Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bexar County Court at Law number 6 in the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. I'm Judge Wayne Christian. And today is Friday, the 30th of September, 2022. It is approximately 10:15 a.m. Representing the state in all matters, Ms. Tracy Franklin. Representing the defense in cause number 682189, State of Texas versus Hector Manuel Delgado, is Mr. Alfredo Altavera, Judge Tavera, excuse me.
Good morning, Judge.
This is going to be a plea, and we have State of Texas versus Hector Manuel Delgado, cause 682189. The first document I have in this case is entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference, that purports to be signed by both the defendant and his attorney, Judge Tavera. In fact, Mr. Delgado, is this your signature on this document, sir?
Sí, correcto.
Is that yes? I don't have my interpreter button punched in. Stand by.
Yes,
Bingo. Thank you, sir. And Judge Tavera, is this your signature on this document also, sir? Al, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I don't see the document.
Well, I'm not going to, I mean, I can do this, but that's not going to do you any good.
All right. Okay.
You got a document that allegedly has these signatures on it because we're doing this by Zoom.
Yes, sir. It is.
All right. Thank you. The next document I have is entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions, that purports to have Mr. Delgado's signature on it, effectively waiving certain constitutional rights he must waive in order to enter a plea before this court. I have two documents in this particular title, both one in English and one in Spanish. In fact, Mr. Delgado, is this your signature on each document?
sí.
Thank you. By signing these documents, are you telling me that you've had enough time to either read these documents or have them read to you in their entirety? If you had any questions about what was on these documents, those questions were answered to your satisfaction. So that in signing these documents, you're telling me that you agree with and understand everything on these documents. Is that correct, sir?
Sí.
Thank you. Judge Tavera, as attorney for Mr. Delgado, have you had enough time to go over this case with him? And in your opinion, is he mentally competent?
Yes, Your Honor. I have gone over those documents with Mr. Delgado in Spanish. I've explained to him his rights. He understands his rights, and he's waiving them freely and voluntarily. He is mentally competent to stand trial. He has a factual as well as understanding of the proceedings against him, and he has been able to assist me in the preparation of any possible defenses.
Thank you. Mr. Delgado, are you a United States citizen, sir?
No.
Mr. Delgado, if you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a plea of guilty or nolo contendere for the offense charged may result in your deportation, your exclusion from admission to this country, or the denial of naturalization under federal law. Mr. Delgado, have you discussed with your attorney and been made aware of the mentioned consequences, and are you still now knowingly wanting to enter a plea to this offense?
Sí.
Judge Tavera, as attorney for Mr. Delgado, have you had the ability to talk with him about the possible problems he may encounter with regard to his immigration status if he enters a plea to this crime?
Yes, I have. I've talked to him, and he is freely and voluntarily entering this plea, knowing the consequences of his plea, potential consequences of his plea.
And Judge Tavera, has the state fully complied with discovery for you on this case?
Yes, they did.
Just for the record, we have one other document, one in English and one in Spanish. This document is entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, which is marked, quote, is a plea bargain case and the defendant has no right of appeal. I have one of these documents in English and one of these documents in Spanish. In fact, Mr. Delgado, is this your signature on both of these documents also, sir?
Sí.
Thank you. And Judge Tavera, is this your signature as attorney for Mr. Delgado on both these documents?
Yes, it is.
All righty. And Mr. Delgado, to the charge of driving while intoxicated, second offense, how do you plead, sir?
No me opongo a lo que me dijo, lo que me están dando.
That's exactly right, sir. Thank you. Court accepts the plea of no contest to the offense of driving while intoxicated, second offense. Is there an agreement for Mr. Delgado?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on one moment, Judge.
Yes, sir.
The plea bargain offer that I had was to waive the 0.15 enhancement.
Well, let me back up. I'm just reading off my paperwork. I know nothing about this case. My document for the plea document says DWI second. What is the original charge? Is it DWI second or DWI with blood or breath alcohol greater than 0.15? Anybody know?
I'm checking right now, Your Honor.
Your Honor, according to
DWI
the
second.
system, yeah. Yes,
Pat, go ahead.
according to the system, it is a second.
All right, let me back up. State, are there any motions on this case?
Yes, Your Honor. The state moves to waive and abandon the enhancement and proceed forward on a Class B DWI.
No
No
objection.
objections.
No objection from the defense. That will be granted. Let's try again. Mr. Delgado, on clause 682-189 to the charge of driving while intoxicated, first offense. How do you plead, sir?
No me pongo a los términos que me pusieron.
Thank you, sir. Court accepts the plea of no contest to the charge of driving while intoxicated, first offense. Now, is there an agreement for Mr. Delgado?
Yes, Your Honor. 180 days over 24 months probation. The DWI intervention course. Victim Impact Panel Live. CATSNP. 40 hours of community service. A $1,000 fine with 500 of that probated. Smart Start Mobile for half the term. And a $60 reimbursement fee to DPS.
And Judge Taveras, is that your understanding of the agreement?
That is my understanding of the agreement.
Mr. Delgado, in clause 682-189, the court accepts your plea of no contest to the offense of driving while intoxicated, first offense. I find you guilty. I assess 6 months in the Bexar County Jail, probated for 2 years, a $1,000 fine, probating $500 of that, plus court costs, 40 hours community service, DWI intervention, DWI Victim Impact Panel, Community Alliance for Traffic Safety New Intervention Program, either a Smart Start Mobile or Lifesaver Mobile at 4 blows a day for half the term, which is 1 year, and $60 reimbursement to the Texas Department of Public Safety for a lab fee. Anything further from the state of the defense on Mr. Delgado?
I don't recall if I heard the 40 hours community service, Your Honor. I apologize.
I've got it written down, 40 hours community service. And Pat, would you please advise Mr. Delgado what he needs to do for probation?
Yes, Mr. Delgado, probation department will contact you within 48 hours. They will be setting up an orientation. I'm not sure whether it'll be in person or by Zoom. If you do not hear from them within 48 hours, which I would say around Tuesday morning, you need to call this phone number. I'm sure your attorney will write it down for you. It is 210-335-7446. If you do not call them within that time period and have not heard from them, a warrant may be issued for your arrest. So please, again, if you have not heard from them by Tuesday, please call the probation department.
And that's what I got.
Okay.
Mr. Delgado, you and Judge Savara are dismissed unless you have any questions, sir. I guess we're good. Thank you, Al.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Good luck, Mr. Delgado. Okay. Did we have a
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chavez.